back to learning JavaScript. Let us dive deeper into objects. First up, objects have properties. Before we can add them, we need to define an object. Let me call that user. I use const, then the name of the object equals curly brackets, and then close it with a semicolon here. So it is always the way to write one of these objects. Let me add some spacing. I want to use document.write later on to print out the properties. Now let us go inside of the curly brackets. And usually you write property, then colon, and then add the value to it. You separate multiple properties in an object using comma. And now let me add document.write here. So you have this comma whenever you want to separate them, and you don't have to add it for the last property. So property 2 here, as we don't have property 3. But if we would have to add a comma, then property 3, colon, value 3, and you don't have to add a semicolon or comma here. Just leave that empty. Now what can properties be? For example, for a user, we would have maybe first name, last name, and age. These would be typical properties. And for values, let me make that LeBron James, and he turned 40, I believe, this week. And now if we wanted to print these out, we would use user, the name of the object, and then dot, and afterwards the name of the property. For example, first name. If I refresh, we now have LeBron right here. So it gives us the value that's, you could say, connected to the property, and it's the way you access these objects. Let me show again for age. This should give us 40, and here it is. By the way, if I leave that out and just print out the user, we will just get an info that this is an object. So the takeaway is define your objects like this with curly brackets, semicolon in the end, and inside you nest your properties with values. We're going to use these basics in the following tutorials. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.